Good morning, Hastings. Welcome to today's Explainer. We've got something really special for you. We're pulling directly from HastingsNow.com's latest publication, literally their Hastings MN Weather plus On This Date update for Wednesday, June 17th, 2026. Our goal? To bring you a gorgeous, factual breakdown that we know you local residents are just going to love to watch. Whether you're pouring that first cup of coffee or already trying to map out your afternoon, we're going to cover exactly what's in store for our community today. We've got the skies above, the rich history flowing right past us, so let's just dive right in, shall we?
Just picture it, right? It's a beautifully soggy, slightly cooler Wednesday morning here in Hastings. It's honestly that exact kind of morning where our historic downtown just looks incredibly reflective, mirroring those gray skies and brick facades. Down at Levy Park, the whole place feels freshly rinsed and just vibrant green. It almost feels like the Mississippi River gets to look right up at the falling rain and say, "See, I'm not the only water feature around here." It is such a gorgeous sensory reality out there today, really grounding us in the rhythm of early summer weather in the River Valley.
All right, Section 1, a soggy Hastings morning. Let's get into today's vibe and the official forecast. So, the big, unavoidable number for today is 80%. Yep, that is our chance of precipitation right here in Hastings. Now listen, this isn't just your typical passing morning drizzle. We're looking at a day where steady showers and thunderstorms are highly likely. According to the National Weather Service data, the most persistent showers, and really your highest potential to hear some rumbles of thunder, are going to kick in right after 2 p.m. So if you're mentally mapping out your afternoon schedule, that 80% is absolutely the number you need to keep in mind.
Let's break down the rest of the specifics behind this forecast. We're looking at a high near 68 degrees today, and that's going to drop down to a low around 52 tonight. You'll probably notice a wind shift too. It's starting out from the southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour, but then it pivots, coming out of the west later this afternoon. As for the actual rainfall, we're expecting anywhere from a quarter to a half inch of new accumulation. Bottom line, today's vibe is cool, it's damp, and it is absolutely June jacket-worthy weather. But hey, good news. Those evening showers and storms, they're likely to taper off and really lose their punch right before 9 p.m.
Moving on to Section 2, let's talk about planning your rainy day and get some actionable advice for Hastings.
Okay, so we've got the National Weather Service data, but what does this actually mean for your daily routine in town? Well, here's a quick step-by-step survival guide for today. Step 1, grab the actual rain jacket. Seriously, today is not the day for the optimistic, "oh, I hope it stops soon" cotton hoodie. Leave it at home. Step 2, if you had evening patio plans, you are definitely going to want to move those indoors or at least keep them super flexible until 9 p.m. And Step 3, honestly, just embrace the weather. This is a fantastic day for a cozy, shop local loop. Grab a coffee, hit the library, browse the local shops. Just, watch your step. With up to a half inch of rain coming down, we're definitely going to see some ponding on the roads and a few slick spots on those downtown sidewalks.
And, we really can't talk about a day this damp without a little local humor. The Hastings Now update actually put it perfectly. Today's forecast is so soggy that even the Terracotta Bridge might ask for a tiny umbrella before crossing the Mississippi. I mean, it really is a wet one out there, folks. Definitely keep that tiny umbrella handy. All right, shifting gears to Section 3, our June 17th time capsule. Let's look at On This Date in History. So while the rain washes the streets today, let's actually use the Mississippi River as a sort of narrative bridge, transitioning from our hyper-local present to a much broader historical perspective. Opening up the time capsule, we've got a really fascinating timeline today, drawing from some incredible archives at the Library of Congress and the Wisconsin Historical Society. We're going to look at 3 pivotal milestones that all share this exact date, June 17th. We've got a monumental discovery in 1673, a critical battle in 1775, and the birth of an absolute cultural icon in 1871. Let's see how this all connects. First up, picture the year 1673. French explorers Jacques Marquette and Louis Joliet are traveling by canoe through the Great Lakes and the Wisconsin River system, and they finally arrive at the Mississippi River. Now, what's really wild is the direct connection to our lives today. Think about it. That exact same body of water they paddled their canoes into over 350 years ago, that is the very same river flowing past Levy Park under today's rain clouds. It's just this incredible piece of monumental river history that feels so incredibly close to home for us here in Hastings. Moving forward just over a century to June 17, 1775, the Battle of Bunker Hill was fought near Boston. The historical records from the Library of Congress really emphasize the immense resolve shown by the American troops that day. Even though the British forces ultimately did take the hill, the American soldiers stood their ground so fiercely.
They inflicted heavy casualties on the British and really proved their absolute dedication to the revolutionary cause. It was just a defining, crucial moment of early American resilience.
And jumping ahead to June 17, 1871, we marked the birth of James Weldon Johnson. Talk about a diverse legacy. This guy was a poet, a diplomat, an anthologist, and a central key figure of the Harlem Renaissance. But, he is perhaps best known for writing the incredibly powerful words to Lift Every Voice and Sing, a song that absolutely continues to resonate profoundly in American culture to this very day.
Which brings us to Section 4, looking ahead to Thursday, or as I like to call it, the light at the end of the tunnel. Having taken that incredible journey through history, let's bring our focus right back to the immediate future in Hastings. Look, if today's rain has you feeling a little claustrophobic, I have some great news. While today is soggy and 68 degrees with that 80% chance of rain, Thursday brings a much friendlier outlook. We are expecting mostly sunny skies, a high right near a perfect 71 degrees, and a really nice, comfortable breeze. So basically, just endure the puddles today because tomorrow is going to be an absolutely beautiful day to get outside in the River Valley.
As we start to wrap things up, we just want to quickly remind you that weather, especially on days with potential thunderstorms, can change rapidly. So be sure to check the National Weather Service and official local alerts before finalizing any major outdoor plans today. We also want to give a quick shout out to our trusted sources for today's explainer, the National Weather Service for that forecast data, and of course both the Wisconsin Historical Society and the Library of Congress for the incredibly rich historical insights on our timeline.
Which brings us to our final thought. We've traced the path from river explorers in 1673 directly to our cozy, rain-slicked Wednesday today. So it makes you wonder, what local history will you make this June 17th? How are you going to spend your soggy afternoon in Hastings? If this explainer helped you start your day right, please go ahead and share it with a neighbor. And definitely don't forget to subscribe to Hastings Now for more local insights. Stay dry out there, Hastings, and have a fantastic Wednesday.